Welcome back to another episode of In the Mind of an Immortal. Today's hero is one of the most picked heroes and the fans' favorite, Witch Doctor.
Someone called the doctor?
It is the best teamfight support in the game right now because it has a stun, it has a burst damage, and it has a healing. The only thing he lacks is tower damage. Let's get into the summary of the hero. Super strong laning, good mid game, and the godlike late game. So pick Witch Doctor and get free MMR. The laning phase of this hero is straightforward. You are a ranged hero, so you harass them with your right clicks, and while fighting all you have to do is use Paralyzing Cask to stun the enemies, and then use Maledict just to burst them. Your peak is at level 3 when you have 2 levels on the Maledict. The ability build up of the hero is maxing the Maledict and the Paralyzing Cask. Of course, take the level 6 ulti. So what's good about this hero is that you can easily rotate because you have like the burst damage and the stun, and make sure that you are winning on the other lanes. For example, here I made sure my Arc Warden is having a good game. This is another example of another rotation, even though at the end of the fight I die, but I make sure that my Arc Warden has a double kill and has a great amount of XP. That's how you win the game.
Double kill.
Let's talk about the mid game of Witch Doctor. Since your hero got nerfed and he can't farm as fast as he used to, you need to be present at most of the team fights because that's the way you get experience and gold. Other than that, in the mid game fights, all you have to do is just go, use Q, Paralyzing Cask, after that use Maledict and use Ultimate. If they are gathered up, you can easily delete 2 or 3 heroes, and of course you need to wait for their stuns if they have stuns. Let's talk about the itemization. We are going to start with Glimmer Cape. Even though it's not the best item for this game and I don't like buying it, because they have a bounty hunter, it is an overall good item, giving you invisibility and good magical resistance. Then the core item is Anim Shard. It will give you the ability Voodoo Switcheroo, which is a mini death ward, and it can be used as a save ability. If you didn't have a good early game, you can directly rush this item. Then comes the main item, Anim Scepter, which will make you the primary damage dealer of your team, because each hit on your death ward will bounce on the enemies, dealing massive damage. After that, you will take a Blink Dagger, just to be able to position yourself in the fights, or join the fights after they use their stuns. You can swap the place of Anim Scepter and Blink Dagger. Let's talk about the late game. In the late game you must have a good positioning behind your team, which I don't have it here, but I have the Voodoo Switcheroo, the Anim Shard. I use it to save myself. Then you're just gonna use your Q, your Maledict, and then your Death Ward. The only difference is that you can use the Voodoo Restoration while pushing the high ground. It's going to give you a lot of sustain, you and your team. Other than that, in the late game situation, if you can use your ultimate or Anim Shard on one person, it's okay, just kill them because you're going to be in a 5 versus 4 situation. After that, you just need to be behind the trees and use your stun, Maledict, and restore your friend's HP. That's all. If you want more content like this, like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to comment which hero you want next. Peace.